Hi folks, and welcome back. The last recipes we did, simple menudo, went over so well that I was asked to do something different, a little dish here that we came up with. I call it simple tacos. And pretty much what we have here is all the ingredients we're going to need, with the exception of your garnish. Now we've made our way into the kitchen here, and pretty much I've just got a 12-inch skillet here that I'm going to put on about medium heat. I'm going to take our 1 pound of ground beef there, and we're going to put that into our skillet and get started browning the ground beef here. So it just broke up a little bit here, and what I want to do at this time, once I get this ground beef going, I'm going to add our seasoning. So we've got, like I said before, about 1.5 teaspoons of cumin, ground cumin. I've got about 1 teaspoon of salt and 3/4 teaspoon of pepper. So with those in there, we'll just kind of combine them and let it do its thing here when this stuff starts cooking, and we'll brown this stuff here. The only other thing, as you can see, the ground beef is browning up real nice. It's only a few minutes. I'm, like I said, on medium heat, gas stove. The number on there looks like number 6, so it's about half. What we're going to do here in a second, I'm not going to drain this. I'm not going to drain this. You're probably going to go, oh my God, why is he not going to do that? Well, it seems to, I don't want to say add to the flavor, but it doesn't work well if it's been drained. Let's leave it at that. So with the ground beef almost brown, just about going to get ready to add our potatoes to this. And let me show you what I have here with the potatoes. Is basically I've taken these potatoes, and you can see they're just I've shredded them. That's all I've done. Just shredded the potatoes, and I've rinsed them. I've got them sitting in a colander here, and now I'm going to add the potatoes to the ground beef. So, okay. As you can see, these potatoes, the meat's browning up nicely. Now, what we want to do now is just kind of keep an eye on it, stir it a little bit, and see what's happening here. But one of the things that we want to try to accomplish here at this cooking stage is we want to let the actual bottom side of this start to get a little, I want to say, a little crispy, but it's not really crispy. It's just kind of, we're going to get a little brown on the bottom of the meat. So we're going to actually kind of cook it a little bit longer. But everything's looking good right now. As you can see, the potatoes themselves are starting to turn to like a small clear color, which means they're softening up. They're starting to cook, and everything else here is we're just moving along, and it'll be done in a couple of minutes. Okay, let me kind of give you an idea here what we're looking for in this meat when I kind of turn it over here. Hopefully the camera will pick this up, and we'll be able to get an idea of what we're looking for here. But, as you can see, these little brown areas here, that's kind of what we're trying to get at. There's a good example right there with the meat and the potatoes. And that's it. We'll just turn it over, let it cook for a few more minutes until the potatoes. Once the potatoes are cooked, and as you can see, they're starting to break up into little shorter pieces than they were. It's pretty much done. Once the potatoes are cooked, the meat's already cooked. So once the potatoes are cooked, it's ready to go. And keep in mind, it's just a simple recipe. You know, this isn't the seasoning in a bag or anything like that, or out of a can. Just real simple. Three seasonings in the meat. Alright, I think our meat looks like it's just about ready. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take this meat off the burner here and put it off to the side. Okay, got the cooking oil preheated. It's been heating for a little bit. One of the things that I'm going to share with you is a little method that I've devised to see if the cooking oil is actually ready to fry these tortillas. I just take a small piece of the tortilla chip, and as you can see, I don't know if you got that, it went in there. Now it's kind of floating around, fizzing. It's ready. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these tortilla shells. This is probably, using a small skillet like this is probably the most, I feel, the most productive way to do this. So real simple. I take some tongs here. Just keep in mind this oil is hot. You probably want to have some eye protection, possibly. Just you know, you're in the kitchen, so try to be safe. What I'm going to do now is just follow this method. Here we go. It's going to go all the way in there. It's all the way in. Okay, now I'm going to turn it over. Okay, now the way that it went in from the back of this pan is the way I folded it. So now this particular tortilla is going to go in from the front of the pan. Same thing, over. And now I fold it forward. So generally I've got 2 taco shells cooking here in the oil. Pretty simple method. Very productive. You can bang out a dozen of these and nothing flat. What they'll tend to do, as you can see, they start to bubble, and I kind of watch them. And as they start to bubble on the outside here, that's telling me that the other side's cooking extremely well. So we're only, this is real time here, so you're seeing what's actually happening. They're almost ready to turn over, and then we'll be ready to make tacos. What I've got set aside here too is I've got a paper towel on a plate, and yeah, they're looking pretty good. And then I'm going to just drain them on the paper towel on the plate. So it looks like this one's ready to go over. Number 2 here. And they're staying in the same position. As you can see, this little small skillet is very productive to do something like this. And I mean, hey, these are the real deal here. These don't come in a box. They're fresh. And yeah, they got a little oil in them. But you know what? Tastes a lot better. So, as soon as these taco shells are done, you could probably want to prepare your own traditional garnish, which is, you know, standard iceberg lettuce. I prefer jack cheese and sliced red tomato. I prefer to use a Roma tomato, but you can choose whatever you please. Anyway, we're just about done with these. I'll pull them off, put them onto my little plate here so they can drain, and our tacos are ready to go. Okay, folks, there's the finished product that we have here in the simple tacos. One of the things that we like to do at our house is we like to serve ours with a fresh green tomatillo salsa. But I hope you all enjoyed it, and have fun. Give it a try yourself, and you know, hey, it's just a simple dish for simple people.